Hey everyone, welcome back to another video bringing you a what I got my kids for Christmas. And I have a couple of disclaimers before we start. One, I already filmed this video, I had posted it, and I got some really constructive criticism on it, and I took a look at it and made some decisions and just kind of thought that some of the comments that I got, they were right. So I took it down completely, and I didn't add this disclaimer in the last video, but this is not everything we got our kids for Christmas. I don't show everything for a reason. I don't want my kids to accidentally come across this video and see absolutely everything they're getting for Christmas and then be devastated. I don't think that they would. I have my own channel, which they don't know the name to, and then I have 2 other accounts which they use so that I can monitor what they're watching on YouTube and make sure that everything's appropriate. I digress. I'm going to do a 4 category. Well, it's a 5 category. I'm sorry. I'm going to do what they want, need, wear, read, and something that caught my eye or that I thought was interesting to add to them depending on the child. There might also be a couple things in each category that I'm showing dependent on the child. That's just how I kind of have this laid out behind me. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tasha. This is Managing the Mother Load. I have 3 kids, ages 11, 8, and 5. 2 boys and 1 girl, and they're into video games and Hello Kitty, and my girl's a girly girl, and then there's my boys who both like dinosaurs and just Legos and other things. So if you have kids that age range, this might be of use for you. I went to a couple of different places, Five Below being a big one, Amazon, and also the children's place. And then there's one just from a museum here that you could probably order online if you wanted to, but we were actually at the museum and just grabbed it on that day. So that being said, I'm just going to jump right in. I'll start with my youngest little guy. And let's go with the first category of his want. So for his, I couldn't remember if that was the thing he wanted or if this was the thing he wanted, but this was the thing he wanted. We saw this on a Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale on Amazon. We had been looking at different Lego cars and trucks, and this is one that he picked out. It is a truck. It pulls back, it works, and it also can be a car. Here are the 2 things that it could be, depending on what you want to build with it. It is 7+. It is 247 pieces. We need another set of Legos, like a hole in the head, but he will really enjoy this, and this was my 5-year-old's want. Maybe I'll just stick with categories. So moving on to my daughter. She is the next oldest, or the next youngest. No, I'm sorry, the next oldest. I'm going to word that. But her want, this might be kind of strange, but she asked for this. She put it on her Christmas list. She wanted a Christmas bird. She is really into birds. For her birthday, she got a yellow bird from this set from Target, the Wonder Shop set. And these are like for decoration, but on her Christmas list, and number 2 is a Christmas bird. So I got her this set of 3 birds. They're really cute on their little Christmas gear. She's going to absolutely love this. And that is what they look like. She'll name them all. They'll live in her room forever. She will never put them away, I'm sure, but she's just obsessed with birds and corgis and Hello Kitty, and she's just in gymnastics. Just a cute girl who likes cute girl stuff. And I love these little birds. I was going to get her the big one, just this guy. And I saw the one with the glasses, and she wears glasses, and so it had to be the set of 3. Now for my oldest child, we'll do his want. His want is kind of boring, but it is something that he asked for besides what he asked for what Santa is bringing. Also, I don't know if I said this already, disclaimer. On my last video, I got a comment of the gifts were cool, but they were cheap, and that we don't spend any money on our kids. And I also got comments that like I'm not a fit mother and all the negative comments. But Santa brings expensive, nice gifts at our house for Christmas, which I don't know that I really want to do that this year. Like, I was kind of thinking about it when I was watching some other videos, like, why let Santa have all the thunder? But usually he brings really nice, expensive gifts, and that kind of takes the heat off of me, so then I don't have to, you know, buy so much stuff and such expensive stuff, if you catch my drift. Anyways, he asked for this. It's like it's a rise and fall of the dinosaurs. It's a story he reads every night, usually about dinosaurs. It's large print, so this book I ordered off of Amazon on Cyber Monday. I'm very interested in reading that with him too. I've learned more about dinosaurs in the last 11 years than, you know, I know more about dinosaurs than the average person, I think. So it'll be a pretty cool addition to the other stuff that we have about dinosaurs. So that was all of their want categories. Now for the need. Turn back around here. My little guy, let's be honest, they don't need anything. So my little guy, I think, needs clothes. A couple, he gets hand-me-downs from his brother, but he's getting to that stage where, like, my oldest was pretty rough in his clothes, so not a lot are left. So he needed a couple more pairs of pants. So for his need, I got him a pair of Adidas, like, athletic pants, just off of Amazon on the Cyber Monday sale. They were cheap on Cyber Monday, and that's just what they look like. So that is his need. And he's not going to be excited to open that. He hates opening clothes, but a need is a need, and this is what I thought he needed. Okay, for the middle child. Her need. What was her need? Oh, yes. So her need, which I mentioned, needs are relative. She's been asking for some craft supplies that she's run out of or doesn't have or would like to have, and she's been asking for a while. So her need are a couple of craft supplies that she's mentioned. The first one being watercolor paints. I found this at Five Below, and they're like this really pretty pearlescent colors. So she will really enjoy that. And then her other need is origami paper. So she can make some origami, I don't know, stuff. So I got her this big, huge book at Five Below. And in the front, it has like the instructions. It shows you what you can make and what pages those are on. So you can make like a dove, a star, a dolphin, a snake, boats, tulips, butterflies, swans, mice. It gives you the instructions, and then I have all the paper to make them. So she's really going to enjoy that. So that is her need. And my oldest child, his need was pretty easy. His was the easiest. It is this. I bought this cologne at Five Below. It looks like this. It's a pretty big bottle. 3.4 ounces. It's invincible for men. He's a boy, and he is 11, and he's preteen, and he, you know, the shower is not his favorite thing. I have to like force the showers and the deodorant and everything like that. So smelly boys, smelly preteen boys. If you get it, you get it. So that'll be nice to throw on him in the mornings. When he's out the door, he's not, you know, like a preteen boy. So that is all for the need category. And for the wear category, I have a couple things for my daughter that I'm going to show, and a couple things for my oldest child. As I mentioned, my youngest one does not like to open clothes. There is not a whole lot in his wear category. It's probably the only clothes that I put. For the other ones, like I've gotten them some other clothes that I will wrap up that I'm just not showing today. I don't even know if they're all here yet, but he, you know, not into opening clothes. So for his wear, I got him from the children's place on their Cyber Monday sale. I got him a dinosaur t-shirt. I'm just going to leave them wrapped so that I can just throw them in a box like this. And some plain gray sweats. So not too exciting, but that will be a good addition for him. For my daughter's wear, it was just really easy to get stuff for her because, well, it was easy to get all her gifts in general because she's a girl, she's girly, and we think alike and we like the same things. So, you know, I could definitely go overboard with her. But I got her this off of Walmart. I saw on another person's channel when they were doing their gift guide for Christmas. It is this really pretty pink sweatsuit that has Hello Kitty on it. I had ordered all her stuff. She was completely done, and then she fell in love with Hello Kitty like literally 2 weeks ago. And then I saw this on someone else's channel, and I was like, I have to have it. So this is from Walmart. It was like $19 for the set. It comes with this sweatshirt and also these sweats in this pretty pink color. She's going to love that. And then another item in her wear category. She's a gymnast. She adores gymnastics. She plays gymnastics and basketball. Gymnastics is more her sport. Basketball, I think, is coming up, but it's not quite there yet. So I got her a t-shirt. This says gymnastics with the gymnast on it. And then a plain pair of like heavy black sweats to throw on over her leotards. We live in Chicago and it gets super chilly here, so it's nice to have like some bulky sweats that she can throw on over her leotard for practice. And then for my oldest child, for the wear, we just bought him a whole bunch of sweats and pants for school. We did a bunch at the beginning of the school year, and then we did like I don't know, maybe like 4 weeks ago, an addition, because he's growing like a weed. So he only really needed t-shirts, so I got him this t-shirt. It's a dinosaur. This was from the children's place. He's obsessed with dinosaurs. And then the other thing that I picked up last time we went into the city and we went to see Sue, which is the dinosaur at the Field Museum, at the Sue shop, I snuck this in. And it says T-Rex hates push-ups. And it says Field Museum, Chicago. So he loves Sue. That's his first love. And then the Sue shop, he has quite a few things from there. So this will just be an addition to. Plus the first shirt that we got him from the Field Museum, like when we first moved here in the summer, is already too small. So that is all from the wear category. So I've covered want, need, wear, and now I'm going to cover read. So a couple of things for my little guy. So I had bought these. They are $1 and they are from the Target dollar section. So I'm just going to read these like, Christmas Eve, Christmas night, to the kids. So it's just like, cheap little, it's very well illustrated and it's a cute book. And they had 3 different kinds, so it was perfect to do that for one for each child. But then I also saw this at Five Below, and I thought he would really like getting into this series, like The Fly Guy. It is by Ted Arnold. They have a whole bunch of different stories. He's really into books like that have a whole bunch of different stories, like Piggy and Gerald. What else? He reads a couple of different ones that have a bunch. But these are ones that he can read on his own. He's my kindergartner, so I am going to start collecting these. My daughter, in her read section, she only has this, the one that I got from Target. I got her the Velveteen Rabbit, which is perfect, and she's not that big of a reader. I do have a series of books from her from Rainbow High. I got them at the Dollar Tree like a year and a half ago, when we moved, I can't find them. There's like 4 books. I would love to give her for Christmas, but I'm gonna do some more looking. But yeah, this might be it, which is fine. And then for my oldest child, for the read, he has 2 things. So I got him The Christmas Carol, which is my favorite, from the Target dollar spot. These books were $1. And then I found this at Five Below. It is a dictionary of dinosaurs from A to Z. It has like, facts on dinosaurs, which we have a book very similar. We have a couple of books very similar to this that just have like the dinosaur facts, but this was pretty hefty. And so I figured there might be some in there that we haven't seen, or that we haven't read about. And I thought that would be something very interesting for him to add to his collection. There's that, and that covers the read. Now the last category that I threw in is something that caught my eye. First, there's something here that's not part of any of the categories that I just wanted to show, because our dog gets them each a gift, and this year she's getting them coffee mugs. And I've already wrapped the other 2. She got the boys dinosaur mugs. They like to have hot cocoa, and they need their own mugs. They just usually use the ones we have upstairs, but having their own dinosaur mugs was kind of cool. So I've been on the lookout for a mug that was her, and I found this at Five Below today. It's Chip, and he has this Chip, and I just thought, like, that is perfect. So cute. They have a little Disney collection, $5. So that will be from the dog. And then the other category is something that caught my eye, or that I thought was interesting, or that I thought they would enjoy. So starting with my youngest, he loves claw machines, and so I found this. It's a little Mochi claw machine, and it has like little Mochi characters in there, and you just like fill it up with those, and then you just use it like a claw machine. And I thought that'll be something that's different and fun, and that he will enjoy. My daughter, for something that caught my eye, I'm going to wrap this together, like as one. I don't know. As I mentioned, she has just gotten into Hello Kitty, like, so strongly within the last 2 weeks, and her favorite character is Cinnamon Roll. So I got her this like metal sign that she can like put in her room. I'm gonna put this together like a little gift bag. I also found this really cute notebook from Hello Kitty that has little characters up there. This was all from Five Below. And then something that I've been seeing on other channels I just really wanted to grab for her is the Hello Kitty ramen bowl with chopsticks. And just to go with that, I got her the chicken noodle soup, which you can't pick up probably with chopsticks, but Hello Kitty and Hello Kitty. So she likes sushi. She doesn't really care for ramen all that much, but we might get into ramen a little bit more. So that was her something interesting, and that takes care of her. And then for my oldest child, his something interesting. Oh, I forgot one of his, but his something interesting anyways is this. It is a little refrigerator to go in his room that can hold 6 sodas or snacks. So like, he barely comes out of his room anyways. He's getting to that age, so you might as well have a drink while you're in there instead of having to come out to the. My husband was like, "Why did you get him that? We hardly see him as it is." So now he's gonna have his own drinks in there. He's never gonna come talk to us. I was like, it'll be okay. With his need gift, real quick, I also added this. This is in that same category. It's a 3-in-1 little vacuum cleaner for his keyboard. I'll probably use it for mine too. Some of it's like his gift or an our gift. But I got this really cheap on Cyber Monday deal, and it's just really cool. It has all these little attachments. I thought that would be cool for keyboards and for the car, for getting the lint out of the dryer, maybe, like something like that. So anyways, that is take 2 of what I got my kids for Christmas. As I mentioned, not everything is here. Not everything is shown. Some things are already wrapped. Some things are not even here yet. But that's the big bulk of it. Plus, you know, whatever Santa brings those kids, whatever he thinks they deserve. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll consider sticking around and subscribing. Merry Christmas to you and yours, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.